Hey, what's up, YouTube? Juan Maldonado.
Jorge Vargas, how you doing, fellow Cine-Mockers? And we're doing another movie trailer review that was unexpectedly released today.
Yes, another one. So it's been a full week of a lot of trailers and a lot of trailers that we still need to catch up on. So today we're going to be going over
Fantastic Four.
official trailer number 2.
Thank God they made a new franchise.
Yes. Yeah, it's good. So let's just get right into the trailer and then we'll talk about what we enjoyed, maybe some hits and misses, and then probably compare it to the old 2005 films.
Yep. So it starts off with Dr. Storm, and he's getting dumped on by a bunch of board members about how he has done nothing in 6 years for a lot of money, with a lot of money
which
provided.
Is crazy because when you think about it, you get that amount of time with that amount of money, you think they would give him less of a chance. But as you know, this is a superhero film, and it's all about the underdog getting unexpected chances. And then it goes into a segue of how, wait, give me one more chance. This one guy can save everything. AKA only meaning the company at the time, but probably foreshadowing his character development into Mr. Fantastic as the movie progresses.
And that's Reed Richards.
Yes, it is.
So he comes in, he just opens the door right when he says, this guy can make the difference. And it's, you see him walking through the lab and he's all like
smiling,
little kid.
Yeah, little kid in the candy store. Yeah, exactly.
And you see the rest of the team, like Sue, Johnny,
Ben Grimm, who's good friends with Reed Richards, and then you see Victor Domashev, who they changed the name. It's supposed to be Victor Von Doom, straight from the comic, but Von Doom is not really a last name, I guess. So they decided to make it a little more realistic, grounded, and call him Victor Domashev, who's supposedly an antisocial blogger.
You didn't get much background on his personality. Like, you could see that Reed Richards was kind of a nerd, Sue Storm was kind of reserved, and Johnny was still the hothead that he was.
Yeah. Good term. Good pun.
Yeah.
And then Ben Grimm's the muscle of the group.
Hothead. That's funny.
He's the muscle of the group, and there's good banter and chemistry between everybody going on. They're excited for the mission that they're going to be going on, and that goes into the interdimensional portal that Reed Richards develops.
I don't know if they already started on that project, but it's kind of funny to me how early 20-year-old would come in and then all of a sudden he cracks interdimensional.
Well, going off that point, if you go back into the first trailer, you see a younger Ben Grimm and Reed Richards doing some sort of portal device and then to this little like Hot Wheels toy car. So it's definitely something. I mean, he is a child prodigy because of his big science brain. So
yeah, 7-year-old.
Yes.
Interdimensional.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And then,
I don't know how they'll do it.
Just like every other superhero film, going into it, they go into this thing, they're all excited. There's some lighthearted jokes between the team, and it's making me. I was like, all right, this is what I expect in a trailer. So far, so good. And then obviously there's this like horrifying experience that occurs when they're on their trip, because then there would only be a 30-minute movie instead of a 2-hour movie.
Yeah, the whole trailer turns into some kind of, looks like out of a horror trailer. Looks like it just goes into like a dark turn. You see 6 go in, 4 come out.
Because something happens with the trajectory, I guess, into this other dimension, which in the comic books I believe is called the negative zone. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And something horrifying happens. I don't even know how they get back to Earth.
Yeah, me neither.
So I don't, but obviously only the 4 that come back are the members of the Fantastic Four, being Reed Richards, Ben Grimm, Susan, and Johnny Storm.
Yep.
Leaving Victor Domashev, who becomes Doom.
He's left behind, and they think he's dead.
Which would make sense. I don't understand
Unless that's
his
why
intentions.
they go back, but I don't know.
Yeah, because they obviously do go back again, because in the machine that they go in the first time, it's like clunky. It's like clunky. It's not like a clean like machine that they go in. And later you see more of a sleeker machine. But after this incident occurs, like they seem like everybody's like in a comatose state. Like you start seeing like a little bit of everybody's powers.
Yeah, and they're out of control. They can't control it.
Yeah, completely unstable.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I didn't like from the trailer was the CGI arms. It looks cool. You definitely got
as fake as it could have.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
I don't know.
You definitely need to suspend the belief a lot, and this trailer, but that's okay because it is a superhero movie. It's supposed to be fun and lighthearted. Yeah. But this is supposed to be horrifying experiences that are happening to these young people. So, and the type of suit that goes into the types of suits they wear.
Oh yeah, as you can see when he does the whole flame on thing, he doesn't say flame on. He presses a little notch there that lets the fire come from within.
So the director has stated in an interview because their powers are so unstable that they're wearing containment suits so they have to harness it from the suit, which is why you see Reed Richards. It looks like IV tubes going all over his body, so he's able to stretch, probably come back to his normal self too, which is cool. Then you see Sue Storm and Johnny turning it on, and then you see a Ben Grimm that is a much better looking Ben Grimm
than 2005. And he's going commando.
Yes, wearing no pants, Mr. Grimm, you are. It's definitely more rock structured. Yeah, exactly, it makes sense.
It didn't look like he was sanded plastic like in the first one. It was just like he's rock.
Yeah, you know? No, he's a physical presence, which is who he is, and he looks like he can take charge when he needs to.
Yeah.
And then going from there, you start seeing some voiceovers of like, what are they gonna do with these powers? And one thing I also didn't like was Michael B. Jordan, who plays Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch. He's like, we should do something with these powers. We should like save people. And if you're going with the horrifying aspect of what's going on, and then the unstableness of your physical condition, as stated in the trailer, you probably shouldn't call it powers because
you kind of see it as like a burden.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're in that situation,
you don't know what's going on with you and you're scared. So.
And then it shoots to Dr. Storm, saying that the dimension is still open, and something bad is about to come through. And what is that bad thing?
Well, we do see Doom saying, "Yeah, it is Doom" in his comic book appearance. Instead of being like sleek metal, it's like a bunch of scrap metal put on, and I do like that they tease them just a bit.
Yeah.
Like, what is coming? And then he says Doom, and then you see the shot of him with the hood. Not the antisocial blogger that he stated he was. He looks completely like a villain, owning it, and there's several shots of him throughout the rest of the trailer.
I like how it didn't say too much about how his motive of becoming evil. I don't know if like his powers drive him crazy or whatever, but we don't need that right now.
Yeah, we don't need that. It's supposed to be a trailer that's supposed to excite us, and it excited me. And then there's a lot of action pieces in this. Yeah. So it definitely looks like it starts with this drama, then this horrifying experience into this action-oriented film.
The end, they hit you with the action.
Yeah, which is that's okay. I like that. It's progression. It's character growth, and I like where the trailer was going. And then there was a bit in the trailer where you see Sue Storm flying. That's what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
Which is I didn't know that she could do that. I mean, I liked Fantastic Four growing up, but I wasn't really into the comic books. I watched like the cartoon series and whatnot, but I didn't know she could fly. So, I mean, that's cool. It still looked good. Yeah. The CGI is still a little meh, but...
We'll give it another shot. We'll see how the actual movie looks. It's just a trailer.
Yeah, so
I thought it was overall good. We were watching it earlier today when it first came out, and we were both like, whoa, oh, looks cool.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the trailer got us into it.
Yeah, it definitely was a good trailer. It excited me. I want to see more. I'm definitely going to go see it in theaters. Yeah, it was... I liked it for what it was. The banter, I like the acting. It's not your traditional Fantastic Four. It's based off the newer comics of this younger generation going into this interdimensional portal.
That's one thing I was skeptical about. I mean, when they picked up the franchise to start it over again, I kind of was hesitant with the young cast. But now that the trailer didn't say that it was going to be a great movie or like a total success or a failure or anything, but it definitely got me interested.
Yeah.
And I think they're suiting. The cast is suiting.
Yeah, exactly. And they can keep them on the franchise for a longer period of time. It's definitely them growing into... It's definitely that family aspect that Fantastic Four needs. And it looks like they have a really good villain.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like this is something that Marvel... I know the Marvel Studios didn't make the movie because it's owned by 20th Century Fox. But it definitely looks like it's going to be a really, really good villain. So it looks like there's a lot of potential.
He's complex.
A lot of potential.
A lot of Marvel... The Marvel, like we've talked about, the villains of Marvel are not complex.
Yeah, very generic.
Yeah.
And another thing about this trailer was that the music was actually suiting to the trailer.
Yeah.
And lastly, I would say that, I enjoyed it. I really liked it. Go check it out. It was for sure. It was good. Going into filming, there was a lot of issues with like production.
Oh, right, yeah. There were rumors about the director.
The director walking off, being drunk on set and whatnot.
Just being totally mentally out of it for the whole thing.
And I personally think that that's actually like false allegations, but because the movie was so secretive, no one knew anything about it, that people would just start throwing like what is going on in the Fantastic Four set? What's going on here? And I mean, then the antisocial blogger came out, so everybody was really worried. But I mean, I was skeptical at first, but it's definitely has a lot of potential. And with all these allegations and rumors going on, it only has one way to go, and that is up. So, what did you think about the trailer? Let us know. What was your favorite part?
Shoot us an email. Hit us up on Facebook, Twitter. Do what you gotta do. You know the drill. All right.
So, also watch our other videos. Like and comment below. Did we miss something in the trailer? I don't know, but let us know. So, Juan Maldonado.
Jorge Vargas. Thank you for watching.
Signing off.